Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session. But today's is not on Monday. Well, you're seeing it on Monday, but I'm actually filming it yesterday, which is today for me, but yesterday for you, because when you watch this, it'll be Monday, but today's Sunday. So yeah, I needed to film my Ramble session today because I'm not going to be home tomorrow morning. Yeah. So I hope y'all had a great weekend. We had a nice weekend actually, and even though the weather's been like super gloomy and whatnot, but yeah, so we had kind of an exciting weekend because my husband found his boat. Yes, he found his boat, so that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're gonna go see a man about a boat. So yes, it's been 2 years, almost 2 years since our last boat sunk. Yeah, our boat sunk due to a concrete dock failure at our house, and yeah, that was no fun at all. And to top it all off, it happened on my son's like the eve of his birthday. So yeah, great fun that was. Anyway. So we went down south this Friday because we were finishing off all of the final permitting and sign off and all of that for our brand new concrete dock, which has now been fully completed. And yeah, it was really kind of odd because I know my husband went down there to look at a specific boat at one of the boat yards, and we even invited, had like my daughter and her boyfriend come down on Saturday because my daughter's boyfriend is a boat mechanic, so he works on motors and all that kind of stuff. So we always, like to have him come and look at the boats to make sure that they are in good shape and all that kind of stuff. And so anyway, very long story short, we ended up not like getting the boat that my husband originally looked at, but then we were on our way home. We were like literally driving on the way home, and out of the corner of his eye, he spotted the bow of a boat that looked very familiar. And so he quickly pulled in and got out of the car, and he was like, I told him, I said, I'm just going to sit in the car. Like, I was already tired of looking at boats, so I sat in the car. And so he walked out and went and looked, and he came right back, and he was like, babe, you've got to come see this boat. You have to come see it. So I was like, okay, fine. So I get out of the car, I go look at it. Wouldn't you know it? It was nearly the exact same boat that we had previously, only a newer model. And can I tell you, my husband has been searching for 2 years, high and low, for a boat from the same company, like the same make and model and all that kind of stuff. And like, he couldn't find, I think, but two in 2 years, So people are hanging on to these boats, I guess. And yeah, it was a great boat. We had our old boat for like, I don't know what my husband said, like 15 years or something. Like my kids grew up on the boat. When we got the boat, my kids were like 4 and 6. And so they grew up on that boat, and then it was such a horrible day when it sank. And okay, so anyway, yes. So that's why I'm filming today, because tomorrow we're going to see a man about a boat. So anyway, there's that. More on that, I'm sure, in the new year. So what you're looking at are my September, October, November, December. Sad to say, I have not finished these books yet. I'm still working in them. These are 2019. And yes, in what, like a short week will be in the new year, and there is no way I'm going to be able to finish all of this. Now, this book here, I think, is nearly done. I just have to do the journaling in it, so that's good. And I've stuck like a whole bunch of like different memorabilia and stuff like that in here. And then in my December part also, I've pre-decorated, pre-dated, and all that kind of jazz, all the pages, and just put in these note papers so that all I have to do is come in and do the journaling. Now, I mean, looking back on it now, I really would have enjoyed decorating a little bit more and being a little bit more creative. But since this year was so wackadoo for us, I just haven't had the time, So no worries. I'm going to get it done. And in the previous months, like, most of these things I have I just have to come in here and do the journaling for, and I have all the journaling, so that's good. And if there's a blank page left here or there, that is fine by me. I don't know about you, but you know, you get toward the end of the year, even toward the end of the journal, and your mojo kind of peters out and you're just like, it's so close yet so far away, it seems. Yeah, so that's the mood that I'm in right now. So I do want to finish them and I will try my best, but we'll see what happens. So what did I want to show you? Oh, and then this is, you know, my book for next year. Whoops, sorry for the glare. This is my book for next year. I have 6 of these books. It is a series of dictionaries that I purchased from Brooke on ReCreations by Brooke, and I made all of the books, you know, last year. So I am set and ready to go for next year. Starting in January, and I really want to start off on a good foot. I really want to start off, you know, keeping up with everything, and I'm really hoping that I can do that. So, and then in here, let me show you as well. I also want to tell you, I tell you all the time, but I'll tell you again, just in case you're new, and if you are, welcome. I do have, not for this particular series of books, but for this series of books, these are altered composition books, and I will put in the description below the playlist if you want to make your very own. They're very simple. You can, you know, obviously this is out of a composition book, but you can adapt it to any book you want. You know, if you want a bigger book, a smaller book, you want to reuse a children's storybook, whatever the case is, the process is the same. So I have, the playlist on how to make these books, bind them, everything. So go ahead and look for that down below. And then these sweet little nuggets here are from Brooks on ReCreations by Brooke. She asked me to be a part of her design team, which is so exciting. Yeah, I've never been a part of a design team before. And so she did the artwork, and then sweet friend Darla did all of the tech stuff, putting it all together in files and all that kind of stuff. And so it's a calendar. It's called, I'll put the link below to Brooke's channel and to her Etsy store. And it's called Creative Girly Planner Kit. And she has, like, you know, these calendars, they're all undated, her beautiful artwork. They're just so much fun. And just go check it out because it's really just a beautiful, beautiful kit. And Darla and Brooke did a fantastic job on it. So what I want to do with these little calendars, remember, I don't know if you remember or not, or if you saw it a few weeks ago, I had said that I had wanted to put a calendar. So I went to Dollar Tree and bought like a little calendar that I was just going to paste here. And then Brooke and Darla came out with this, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. So I'm going to stick it right on here so I can keep these calendars. I'm mostly going to keep track of like my YouTube stuff, my YouTube filming and stuff like that. And then she has these which say to do on the top, but you can use them for anything. And then I'm going to put that in this pocket here as kind of like a monthly to-do list. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then when you print them out, they have, like, Darla put all the lines so you know where to cut it to make the folds, you know, so that you can glue it and make it into a pocket. So I'm going to do these for each month of the years, you know, or yeah, all of the months for the year 2020. Okay, there, I did it. And what else? Yes. So there are 12 of these tags, each coordinating with the month, right? So super fun. And not only that, in the kits as well, she has like all of these absolutely gorgeous printables. You know, it's a digital kit, okay? So, but these are just fabulous and can be used for so many different things. You know, you can cut them out, fold them up, and make them into a journaling spot in your journal. In other words, it's not just a planner kit in my view. I don't plan. I'm not a planner girl, but I am definitely going to be using these things in my daily journaling next year. So not only can you just cut them out and use, fold them up and use them as they were, created, but you could also cut them up and just use them as collage work in your daily journal. So super beautiful, super fun. You can even resize them to make them smaller. They're just gorgeous. And then these are the calendar pages, and I'll show you what I did with those. Here's another printout. This is from one of the add-ons. Just beautiful tuck spots you can cut out, pockets you can cut out. Here are the other to-do tags. And like I said, each tag coordinates with the month. So this is March, right? March, April, May, June. I mean, they're just gorgeous. April, May, June, July with a little, American flag, July, August, like pretty summer one. August, September, October with the witch, November, December. I mean, just beautiful. So, yeah. And then here's another part of like an add-on with different tags that you can print out. They're just beautiful. They're just beautiful. I love them. So go check out the kit if you so desire. I'll have the link below. So that was super fun. And then last week as well, if you missed it, I had the very special opportunity. Here, I'll put this here, right side up. I had the very special opportunity being part of the design team along with Christy Biddleston to go live with Brooke. And we each shared what we did and what we made with the calendar pieces. So I will put the link below to that live. We each took turns sharing what we did with the creative girly planner kit, and it was super fun. So what I decided to make is something that I use and cannot live without, and that is a purse calendar. I have to have a purse calendar. I write everything in the purse calendar. And so that's what I made, and it's simply made out of a file folder that I, let me just see, I'm kind of far away. Sorry for the lighting, but yeah, I made it out of a file folder, and this is one of Brookie's girly stickers that she has in her shop, and it was super fun to make. And then on the inside, I have this little notebook that I made and put it in the little tuck spot. And then in here is the actual calendar. Now over here, I glued in a little thing of Post-it notes, little tabby do's, And then there, I've already written in it. I have a ladies' breakfast club, and so we're meeting at Mario's on the 15th in January. I've got to schedule my son's scan. So I've already started using it, and this is how it comes out, right? You have like notes on the left-hand side, and then the undated, which I love, undated calendar on the right. And then in the back, I have I made this little pocket. I just reduced the size of it and made the pocket in one of the add-on kits to hold business and appointment cards. So this is what I keep in my purse, and I've already been using it. The only thing that I've discovered is that I'm not a fan of the tie closure, right? Because when you're sitting there in the doctor's office and you've got people behind you and you're trying to tie up your little calendar. So what I might do is the next time I go to Michael's is try to find some of that elastic, the black elastic, like the Midori elastic, and then I'll just have an elastic band as a closure. So that'll work out. It was super fun to make, super easy to make. So make sure you, check out the live that Brooke and Christy Biddleston and I did last week. I'll put the link below. And then I received the most lovely happy mail from a dear friend, and you know who you are. So, I mean, I was flabbergasted. I couldn't look how gorgeous that is. Thank you. I love quilts so much. This looks absolutely professionally made. It is stunningly gorgeous. And Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to actually probably hang it up in my craft room so that I can look at it on a daily basis because I love it. It's beautiful. So thank you so much. And along with that, she sent me some, sorry for the glare, some beautiful little stickers. And then look what else she sent me. Oh my goodness. These two, sorry for the glare. Oh, these two books, right? Granny Square book, which I love granny squares, and A to Z crochet. Okay, this sweet friend of mine is just determined that I learn how to read patterns. And I will. I will. And it was just so sweet. She sent some other beautiful items too. She sent me some paintbrushes that my daughter and I have already used. She sent this lovely, oh my gosh, so yummy. She made chai tea in powder form, like homemade chai tea. Oh my gosh, is it ever delicious. Yum. And chai tea is my favorite tea, so I absolutely have been enjoying that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else. I don't think there's really anything else, but I did want to tell you, we'll just sit here and admire her beautiful artwork. Oh my gosh, I love quilts so much. This is so gorgeous. So let's see, what else did I want to say? Yes. Do I have any goals for next year? Not really. I try not to make goals, quite honestly, because for me personally, it's a setup for failure. Yeah. I don't make resolutions. I don't really have goals. The only goal that I might have is to try to be a better person than I was the day before. That's really all I can do. So, I am hoping that I will be able to keep up with my journaling next year and, post more frequently. I hope that is not too glary. Okay, yeah. Post more frequently on the groups that I belong to. I had a question asking about prompts and challenges and such, like for daily journaling here on my YouTube channel. And I will link the two Facebook groups that I'm most active in as far as journal-wise. One of them is called Decorative Journaling, and it's just that. It's for decorative journaling. It's no special type. It's like you don't have to be only doing the Fauxbonichi or only doing Traveler's Notebooks or only doing Hobonichi or only doing junk journal. It's like whatever journal you want. So I really enjoy that group because of the freedom of it. But it is all about journaling. It just, there's no specific, it's about written journaling. So it's not about really any specific type. And then the other group I belong to is called Fauxbonichi Fauxbonichi Journalers. Oh, my tongue is tied. So I'll leave the links to those groups below. The Fauxbonichi group is a great group. I've been a member of it, what am I going on? Like my 6th year of journaling. And I'm not active in that group as far as posting what I journal, only because I don't use a Fauxbonichi. So in that group, you have to specifically use a Fauxbonichi, which I don't anymore. I junk journal. I prefer junk journaling, and I do this type of journaling because I enjoy it. It brings me so much joy to sit down and create a page. I felt personally that the Fauxbonichi was a little bit limiting to me and what I wanted to do in my creative journal. So yeah, but I still am part of the group, and I do love the group, and I just don't post in it. I post in the decorative journaling group, but I'm still a member of both groups. I hope that made a lot of sense. Clear as mud, as Brooke would say. The question was if I knew where to find the challenges and stuff like that. So that's the whole reason I brought up the journaling groups. And usually at the beginning of the month, the admins put up a load of prompts and challenges, if you will, at the beginning of the month. I do not use any of those in my own personal journaling. Some people, that's all they do are the prompts. Some people use them as space fillers. I find in my own personal life, I don't have space to fill. So yeah, I have lots to write about all the time. So or most of the time anyway. So there's that. And I also wanted to tell you that I'm going to be taking a little break after this airs today on Monday, even though it's Sunday, but whatever. Anyhow, yeah, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break, and I'm not going to be uploading videos probably until the second week, maybe in January. Yeah, probably not until the week of January 6th. So, yep, I'm going to take a couple weeks off from filming and just relax, be with my hubby, because my kids they're leaving Christmas Day. Both my kids and my daughter's boyfriend, they're going camping until New Year's Day. So they're going to be gone for almost a week. And then, yeah, I don't know if we're going to have visitors in town or what. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. But at any rate, I wish you all the very merriest of Christmases ever, or happy Hanukkah, or any other holiday, just happy holidays in general, happy holiday season, happy life, happy whatever. Yeah. And so I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very happy and healthy and prosperous New Year. I hope that you just have a lovely holiday season with your, whether it's with family or loved ones or friends or whatever, however you celebrate. And I look forward to meeting you back here again in 2020 to start a brand new year of journaling, and we'll see what kind of fun we can get up to in the new year. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me and my channel by watching my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, I will catch you next year in 2020. So talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.